Well, these are some of the collection of albums that Cliff played, and we still have them. Take as good care as we can of them. So this one is The Number of the Beast. The Number of the Beast? Okay. And another one, another Iron Maiden. He liked Iron Maiden. So, and then over here we have Rainbow on Stage. And this is kind of a world's tour, I guess. So, anyway, it's another example of Cliff's music that he liked. And of course, Misfits, which Cliff, as you all know, got a tattoo on his shoulder from the copy of the Misfits. And then we got some Motorhead, and this one is Another Perfection Day. What? Yeah, Another Perfect Day is the name of it. And then here's another example of the Hayes office getting after the kids. I don't know if you kids remember, but this one has to do with Merciful Fate. And I thought it was Star of David, but it's anyway, this was they put on the cover of the what do you call it, this thing, to show that it doesn't show the woman's breast, and which is, oh my gosh, can you imagine? Okay, and then here's Merciful Fate, Don't Break the Math. And then let's see what else we have. Angry Witch, and angry. Let me turn it around this way so you can see. And here's another Armored Saint. Oh yeah, I can remember that name. Then came the. Okay, who are these guys? The Tragedy of Pantang, and it's a Wreck Age. I don't know, nice looking young people. Here's one, the Tigers of the Pang Tang. Oh, that must be the group. And Don't Stop By. Okay. Another one Cliff like is Gary Moore. Yeah, I can remember Cliff liking Gary Moore. And there's several albums of Gary Moore. These are the ones that he liked to listen to, and probably played that a lot of his music was very much along that Gary Moore line. And then Thin Lizzy. Thin Lizzy was probably, he had more albums of Thin Lizzy than any of the others. And this particular one is, I don't know, it has a red flag with a star. It must have been communist, those kids. But anyway, here's another Thin Lizzy. It's called Rockers. Oh no. Anyway, they were rockers, all right. And Cliff loves Thin Lizzy. So here's another one. Thin Lizzy Fighting. I think they're an English outfit. I'm just not certain on that. And this is, this is Thin Lizzy again. My God, he had a flock of Thin Lizzy. And this is Thunder and Lightning. Hey, maybe those guys got the idea of Ride the Lightning from something like this. You know that throughout history of music, that's being kind of copycats is not new. You listen to Baroque music, which Cliff's favorite, Johann Sebastian Bach, was his. As I've said before, I can remember Cliff saying that Bach was God. That's J.C. Bach, not C.S. Bach. That C.S. Bach was J.C.'s son. But anyway, there we go. That's a little Thin Lizzy again. My God! Here's Thin Lizzy. Boy, he had quite a collection of Thin Lizzy. So And another one, this is called Bad Reputation. Well, not in Cliffside. It was fantastic, he thought. Thin Lizzy and Johnny the Fox. Okay. That's, you think we can waltz to any of these tunes? But, okay, and here's another Thin Lizzy. Hey, you got a repeat here, Cliff. Did you know that? All right. Thin Lizzy live in concert. Does it say where? Oh, well. No, here's it. Nope, doesn't say where. Okay, and then this is Thin Lizzy again. Jesus Christ, he had a flock of them. A lot of them, too. And Thin Lizzy, Live and Dangerous. Live and Dangerous? Okay. Hey, that's old Thin Lizzy. And then, of course, when I say Bach, Cliff asked me once, Dad, do you have any Bach music? And unfortunately, I said, Cliff, I may have in some of the CDs I have downstairs, but the only one that I have right at hand that I can play for you is Johann Sebastian Bach's Partitas on piano. And so I gave Cliff the album, and I think it's just one album, maybe there's two, but by gosh, he took them to his room and he played those things. Now, whether he used those particular music in that particular album, I don't know, but he sure enjoyed the partitas that Bach composed. And so anyway, that's here's just some of the example of some of the music that Cliff played, and so I feel good that we still have it here for the kids who want to hear what music was like when rock and roll was in its infancy, so to speak. So, of course, rock and roll was really started by gospel music. Did you know that? Okay. That's all, folks.